What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the basement. Today we're going to be doing a kind of builds video. It's more of an update on an old gun that we've done. We took the Ruger and we made it usable, essentially. And today we're going to be talking about it. But before we do, we need you guys to tell us what should we have done to the Ruger. And then we'll tell you what we did do to the Ruger. So go comment down below. Before we dive into this thing, we need to tell you a few things. One, you should go check us out on Discord. When we get to 500 Discord people, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're at 3-something right now. We appreciate everybody that's in the Discord. We love the community in there. We're always happy to hop in and communicate and talk with you guys. But if we're not in there, the guys in there are great. So you should go check it out. Next thing, you should check us out on Instagram. There's the best place to find us for, awesome photos of stuff just like this, and everything else, from stories to we post deals on Instagram as well. And last but not least, you should go check us out at basementoperator.com. There you can find some cool stuff over there as well as our merch. We are doing drops, so if there's not a drop up right now, then you should sign up to get notified. We really appreciate any support that's given. Big thank you to all the people that have signed up to be notified. We really appreciate it. It helps the channel out a ton. So, we have to give a song recommendation. We're going to dive into a little bit of bluegrass right now, or alternative country. I don't know. You tell me what it is down in the comments. But it's Sierra Farrell, Fox Hunt. This is a little bit different than what we typically listen to, but I think it's pretty cool. I like the aesthetic or the sound or whatever it is you'd call it. Awesome music. She makes some really cool stuff, so go listen to it. So let's talk rifle here. This is the Ruger AR 5.56, and we had a lot to say about it when we initially got this. And one of the things we had mentioned in the overall video is like, look, this is one of those guns that you have to build upon to make it cool. And that's what we did. We put our money where our mouth was in terms of stuff like that. And we decided to actually trick this thing out and make it how we would like it to be made, to where we keep it around and use it on the channel, because in the configuration that we got it from Ruger, we just weren't very happy. We did buy it, we didn't actually get it from Ruger. So the first thing we did was we did furniture swap. B5 stuff, because I like my B5 stuff. That it is what it is. The next thing we changed on it was charging handle. So we went with an ambidextrous charging handle from Cross Machine. It's actually just one we had laying around. I didn't go out and source that. It's one I just had. We thought that an ambidextrous charging handle was really important, especially with the kind of build that we wanted to have this thing set up on. With this more of an LPVO, it gives you a little bit more room to grab it underneath the scope. So there's that. We went with a new trigger. This is a LaRue 2-stage, courtesy of Sparky. LaRue makes some really nice triggers, and we've been really pleased with this one. And it's one of those things that, if you're a Geisley or a LaRue guy, I don't really care, as long as it's a good, crisp, nice trigger. And that's what this one is. So we went with a LaRue trigger, and we've been very, very happy with it. For the optic, we went with the NX8, and then with a Midwest Industries mount. And then also we have a Midwest Industries combat rail here. So one of the things I really didn't like about it was the rail system. It was not great. It was ass. So we went with the Midwest Industries rail, which I really, really liked. These are the new ones. There's a lot of innovative stuff. It's got the anti-rotation roll tabs. It's got M-LOK. It's got M-LOK on the cans up here on the front if you need to run something kind of canted off to the side. And then it has these really big ports on it to kind of vent off any excess heat. So that's another change we made. B5 hand stop, and then we have a Streamlight ProTac pressure pad, and then the 100 Concepts light cap and scope caps, and then we have a Holosun Iris for the IR device. Suppressing it all is a Huxworks Ventum. The reason we don't have it on there is because it does that little ordeal. But this flow through is fantastic, especially when suppressing anything. It doesn't jam up the gun any. So I mean, overall, it's just the ideal setup, in my opinion, for this style of rifle. I mean, it's the 1-8. We have a spot here on the very bottom for a bipod, and I forgot to mention Strike Industries right here for the cable management. But this is the general setup of it. Let us know down in the comment section below what you would change on it. The only thing I can think of is maybe some ambidextrous safeties, but that's nitpicking for me. It's very functional to have it just on one side. I'm a right-handed shooter, so it's not that big of a deal. Overall, though, I love this thing, how it's set up now. And the reason we decided to go with the Ruger for dedicating this kind of investment into it is because of how well it performed in the accuracy testing. If you haven't already seen that, you should go check out that video. I'll link it down below. But basically, this and the PSA Blim did the very best in terms of how accurate they were. And so, you know, we were like, it's no-brainer to take the Ruger and make it a more, you know, distance setup style, do-all recce-style rifle. So overall, we're very pleased with how it turned out. We'd love to hear what you have to say about it. And, you know, make sure to go check us out on Discord and Instagram, as well as sign up for the merch drop over at basementoperator.com. We really appreciate everybody for watching. As always, take some outdoors. Peace.